Interactions with myself. I have travelled long in the sad aloneness of my old cold shadow.
I coax you gently and sometimes fiercely into the warm dazzle of my radiant presence.
I shield my eyes from your brightness, blinking myself back into the safety of my small dark separation.
I throw up my hands in delight, beaming my light at your frightened gestures and miserable posturings.
While I wriggle and squirm in the turmoil of my mind's murky
I
imaginings.
cuff your ear, wrestle you, throw you to the ground, tickling you loose from your gross graspings.
While I gasp and grasp in desperation at the floating hem of your robe.
I plunge you again and yet again into the murky waters of your self-designed bindings.
And I resurface and resurrect the compulsive patterns of my ages past.
I apply deftly my surgeon's knife, cutting away the dross and debris of your dead and deadening desires.
Well, I complain and squeal at you, failing to feel the healing power of your hand at work.
I smile at your absurdities, chuckle at your crazy inconsistencies.
Well, I storm in anger, bite backs, feel intolerance, let gross greed consume me, allow want and fear to prompt all my doing.
I wait and wait, understanding and forgiving with infinite patience for the moment of your awakening.
But I sleep on and on, but impatient for the moment of my waking, impatient for the treasure of our meeting.
I open wide my arms and beckon.
Hmm. I hang back, hang my head, shuffle my feet, then wondering why, when longing as I do for your sweet embrace, I linger still in the compromise of a dream.
I am silent and in the silence speak.
Well, I put my fingers in my ears, fill my mind with the clatter of clamoring voices, and then cry, I cannot hear. What's that you're saying?
I am closer to you than your own breath.
Oh, well, that's pretty close, I suppose, but all the same,
I tell you with my divine authority that you and I are not we, but one.
Yeah, but I can't even feel the we
I love you
sometimes.
more than you can ever love yourself.
Well, to be honest, I'm not loving myself too much these days.
You must strive to see me as I really am.
But I'm striving. Can't you see how I'm struggling?
Forget about yourself. Just be for me in your being for others. And remember me always.
But I forget you. I forget to remember you. Forget to forget myself. What can I do?
I smile and bind your arms and legs, and with a casual, don't worry, be happy, I cast you into turbulent waters, instructing you not to get wet.
And I emerge from the torrent and stand here before you, a soggy and dripping, wretched mess.
I squeeze you dry, then commence the task of grinding you down to dust, so that I may then trample you under my feet.
I look for escape, but I know there's no escaping that which cannot fail to come to pass.
I ask for your obedience.
I resist.
I ask for your
I,
surrenderance.
I resist. I
I
resist.
ask for your love.
And crazy as it may seem, I even resist loving you.
I ask for your love and I love you.
I just go on resisting you and your love.
I ask for your love and I love you and love you.
I'm resisting your love in spite of my long to
I
love
love
you.
you and love you and go on loving you.
I can fake loving you. Yes, call you beloved even, sing songs of love. But the truth is, I'm still resisting.
I smile and love you and go on loving you.
I mean, I must be resisting because if I wasn't resisting, I wouldn't be here, would I? I'd be there with you.
I love you and go on loving you.
So what I've got to try and do is find some way of stopping this resistance. Resist my resistance, even. Yeah, that's what I've got to do.
And love you and go
Oh,
on loving
so
you.
how am I going to do that? I mean, it's really difficult. I
I
suppose I
love
could
you
throw my
and
resistance
love
on the
you and go
dooney.
on loving
I
you.
mean, mind you, there are problems involved with doing
I
that.
love
So,
you
but all the
and
same,
love
I've got to
you
find
and
some
go
way.
on
You see,
loving
because
you.
it's so difficult. I mean, it's because
I
you're
love
God
you
and
and love
I'm
you
Michael,
and go
and you
on
see,
loving
it's a bit hard. But
I
what can
love
I say?
you
I
and
mean,
love
because
you
here I
and go
am.
on loving you.
I'm here.
I
I've
love
never been here.
you
What is
and
it?
love you
It
and go
seems
on loving you.
ridiculous. It's almost
I
impossible.
love
I
you
know.
and love
But,
you and go
but,
on loving you.
but, but,
I love you and
but,
love you and 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 will go on loving you, resistance or no, to the end of time.